Fernando Mendoza is a thing of art. Take a look at this play right here, guys. We're going to get a quick little stop route to the top side, and then we're going to get this little slot fade down the left sideline with no safety up over the top in this direction, right? He's playing towards the middle of the field, which is fine. This is exactly what we want to see. Now, off the snap, we are going to pay attention to what the defense is doing. You see they're going to blitz two second-level linebackers and leave guys on an island. You see number 7 turn his back away from the quarterback. That means he doesn't know when, if, or where that football is ever coming, if it's where it's going to be. He has no clue, right? So what does that mean? You want to throw this thing back shoulder. This has to be back shoulder, has to be towards the sideline, and take a look at where he places this thing. He turns, he fires, and I'll show you exactly what he does in a second. But that is a beautiful ball. That is a perfect football. That is an NFL throw, right? Now, if you go back, off the snap, what does he do? I don't want to say manipulates, but he keeps the safety in line, right? If you drop back and immediately look here, what happens? This safety starts to travel in this direction, right? But when you snap the ball and you look directly at him, he stays in line, right? He backs up like in a straight line instead of rotating to where you're looking at. So you're going to see him actually look, turn, fire, right? He knew exactly where he was going with the football. This is an NFL quarterback, and we're going to break down exactly why. Now, the way we're going to do this is we're going to go play by play. We're not going to do the entire game. We can post a part 2 if you guys want to see that. So keep that in mind. Right here is another really good play. 3rd and 4. Late first quarter, essentially we're going to drop back in the pocket and we just want to see our matchups here, right? We're going to get initial release to the inside. Are they going to switch or are they going to stay in man? We're trying to get this speed out to the sideline to that first down marker on 3rd down, right? So as we drop back in the pocket, we see our rub do a really good job of taking that corner and getting in the way of the inside DB or linebacker, whatever he is, probably a linebacker because that's a tight end. So again, once we see that happen, now we have leverage. Ball is out early. It's a laser right where it needs to be. Gives his guy even enough space to turn up the field a little bit to ensure that he gets the first down. Again, that is an MVP, not MVP. That is an NFL throw. Those speed outs tend to be some of the toughest throws to make in football. And right there, he did it with ease. Now, I know the rub worked perfectly and you had the separation. That's just a really good throw, man. Once again, unbelievable throw. So they come out with 12 personnel. Okay, so what does that mean? It's actually jumbo, which means you've got your 5 offensive linemen, but you have an extra tight end here to the top side. You've got a tight end here, right? 12 personnel. We're going to call him a tight end just because you got an extra offensive lineman. You got your 1 running back. We are trying to force these guys to overcommit downhill, right? Because we're kind of loading up the box with the extra offensive lineman. We're going to be running this corner route to the front pylon, and we're going to be running this quick slant. This guy follows. We already love the fact that they're giving us outside leverage. Take a look at this DB, right? His inside foot is way to the inside of his guy, right? They're forcing you to the outside. So if this guy does follow over the middle, this has separation already. They're giving it to us, right? So boom, off the snap, we're going to not even really give you a full play fake. The first thing we look at is right here. We want to see, is this man or zone coverage? We can tell very quickly it's man coverage because he follows, which tells Mendoza, okay, look that off. Go here. We had the outside leverage. Ball is out early and on target, on time. Unbelievable throw once again. Dude, you can't make this stuff up. He is legit the best quarterback I've seen coming out into the draft in a while. I think low-key better than Cam Ward now. Now, take a look at this play right here. This is actually really cool because it shows you the potential versatility he has as a quarterback, the dual threat ability. I know he's not someone that you expect to run the ball, but he does have it in his game. Very smart play here. As they send pressure here, obviously lines are already drawn for us. We are going to see that no one's playing with lane integrity as that linebacker reaches the point of attack. I mean, he does his job perfectly. This blitzer, right, reaches the point of attack, gets center to move over, slide over, running back picks up the left side A gap, right, and boom. Now he drops back into coverage. But what we notice is rushing. All right, everyone is rushing on this left side, which means no one is playing with what we call lane integrity, right? If no one's playing with lane integrity, right, we have lanes, especially since this guy's crossing on a shallow. Beautiful job. He reads it. He recognizes everyone's trying to rush, which gives us a lane, utilizes it, and then outruns the big man, who I guess you could say he was the guy playing with lane integrity. But trust me, Mendoza's not slow enough where you want this guy playing with lane integrity. You just don't want it, right? He's too slow for Mendoza. right? And look at this. Gets up the sideline. Boom. Big time pickup here. Not only picks up a first down, stays in bounds, and picks up a nice chunk of yards here. Now, guys, really quickly, do me a big favor. If you want the part 2, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, join the family, turn on your post notifications. That way you're notified every time we post one of these videos. And we got you guys covered throughout the entirety of this playoff run, and then so much more. Next year, we'll be covering Indiana as well. So make sure you guys join the family. Let's keep going. Underdog just dropped prediction markets, spreads, totals, team outcomes, and the best part, you can actually combine them with player picks for bigger multipliers. Sign up today using promo code COLLEGEDUBS and make a $5 fantasy entry to get $100 in fantasy bonus entries. Prediction markets are now live in 25 states, including Texas, California, Florida, and Underdog is available in 40 states with player picks and draft games, prediction markets, player picks, all on Underdog. Once again, another insane play. So you see there in a 2-eye safety look, this guy's playing a little bit deeper, this guy's playing a little bit more tight to line of scrimmage. We can assume that they're potentially either sending a blitz or they're just disguising their coverage. But either way, off the snap, you're going to see Mendoza go to his first read, which is boom, right here to the bottom side of our screen. Now, what do we notice? What do we see right away, guys? Well, this guy's back is turning away from the quarterback. So again, when you go back to that first play we looked at, back shoulder. The guy doesn't know when, where, if the football is ever coming. Throw that thing, allow your wide receiver to work in space, and right, boom, adjust. Great catch. Once again, back shoulder, only where his guy can get it in one-on-one coverage. Another big-time first down with a flag at the very end as well. I mean, that is dangerous, man. Now, we need to talk about the best throw of the game before we head out of here, and then we'll start part 2 in the next one. Obviously, we're just doing the first half now. Second half will come. Now, as we get this play fake here to a running back, our first read is going to be this deep safety. We can already start to see him bite down. Now, we've got press man coverage to the top side of our screen, which we already know is a yes-no read, right? A yes-no read is essentially where you like your wide receiver more than you like your DB if it's one-on-one coverage. If this guy was to drop back into a deep half, then we probably would circle no in our head and not circle or not throw the ball. Right, but since he bites down, this becomes a one-on-one matchup down the field, and we're throwing the ball pretty much no matter what. So boom, play fake, safety bites up. Now we've got the one-on-one to the top side, and boom, launch it down the field. We've got separation. Now instead of this being a back shoulder, we have separation already. So now this needs to be over the top, right? Great throw here, puts it perfect. I mean, again, that is an unbelievable throw by Fernando Mendoza. I don't understand why. Actually, no. I do understand why. He's the best quarterback in this. I don't understand why it took so long for people to understand and realize he was the best quarterback in this draft by far. And I think I might go on a limb and say he's a better prospect than Cam Ward was coming into the season. Now, do you guys think he'll be a good fit in Las Vegas? Yes or no? Genty, Bowers, Dante Thorin, Trey Tucker, Jack Besh, we'll see what they add, but man, I love the fit, man. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Should be soon. Peace.